So, good morning, guys. I hope you are doing well. Well, how was yesterday? Yesterday was a very turbulent day, I know, for a lot of retail traders, and a lot of people got surprised. So, my sister was showing also at the same time that we have a very strong bullish move, but back on my mind, because of many fundamental data, I hesitated a little bit, so I changed the direction a little bit late. So as the market made the move, then I entered the market. Whatever, it was a very, very, very fraudy day, because now today the market, a lot of information has been released that yesterday, as before the data came out, I was observing the markets and I was watching that suddenly crypto, especially the Bitcoin, started to rise. So sometimes those moves of scalpers are usual, something normal, because they just want for some seconds make money. But it started to break the upper levels, and that made me curious. And it happened around, I was observing 20 minutes before the data released, and 3 minutes before the data came out. It was very, very unusual, because at that moment gold and S&P and Nasdaq were quiet, but the crypto market, especially Bitcoin, started to rise higher and higher and higher, and then the data has been released in the market. It started to get up, and that made me cautious to ask why it happened. And I am really sure, and today I am 100% sure. Can you remember my video? The last time Michael Sayler, 2 days before NFP data came, the market will go up, the labor market coming down, and it happened exactly yesterday. So I am 100% sure that this son of the bitch and his son of the bitch friends are paying some members of Fed or their organization to give them the data earlier, and that's fraud, that's criminal, that's illegal. This is also the reason that we have massively now complaining this, and we are going to publicly fight them, and I need your help to share these videos. I give you the first evidence. Even Google is writing now, in advance of today's CPI and Real Earnings releases, BLS, eventually loaded a subset of files to the website approximately 30 minutes prior to release. So the Bureau of Labor Statistics published the consumer price index data 30 minutes earlier on Wednesday, before the data coming out, raising fresh questions about how the agency releases some of the world's most sensitive economic information. Now, they put this information that is top confidential 30 minutes before on some fraudy and scammy websites, right? And here is, if you go on the page of BLS Gov, and we click on that, you see here also the statement, early release of CPI and Real Earnings data on May the 15th. And they are now going to find out how it happens. Also on Forex Factory, in advance of today's CPI and real estate, BLS reloaded a subset of files to website approximately 30 minutes prior to release. interestingly is, why is Forex Factory now announcing it, right? So then Bloomberg writes, US inflation data was accidentally, I never believe in something like luck or accident. So US inflation data was accidentally released 30 minutes early. Full investigation underway. Bureau of Labor Statistics says early publication appeared to go unnoticed by investors. So guys, now I'm asking you, they say we are investigating, right? What about people who have lost money? Of course, trading has 100% risk and you need to accept that. But what about those people now? So I'm telling you something. They will say, yeah, he did this, we charge him for some million or billion dollars, and that's okay, right? But if you as person would do the same, they will take you everything and they will send you to the jail. So why, for example, guys like Michael, the son of the bitch, Sayler, and people like him are running free on this planet? So we demand to find him, to jail him, to take him everything away, guys. Now you know, if you have lost money yesterday, who is in behind of these fraud guys. And I'm demanding you, share these videos and wake up and raise your voice, guys. Have you seen what happened to those meme stocks, for example, GameStop? So the stock has no value, but it went up now many 100% because of retail traders, just people like you and me, right? And they have punched down nearly every hedge fund who was shorting that stock, right? So that means you as person have a lot of power, and we need to organize ourselves. We need to raise our voices, and we need to go for that. If you keep silence, guys, then tomorrow there will be no one anymore to help you, because today is your day, right? You need to keep action. You cannot say anymore, it's not my problem. Of course it is your problem, because you use the money, you use the dollar. You are living in this economy. You are paying an expenses for food. You are paying an expenses for everything. Everything. If you are earning your money, if you are getting your loans, you need to pay taxes for that. And that's the reason that you are part of this system. And that's the reason, number one, you should show and you should know you have a legit responsibility to wake up and to fight against this fraud system. Some people, the minority, is getting richer and richer and richer and richer, everything, just every day, because of this fucking fraud. And now politicians are saying openly, publicly, we pay for your vote. In the United States, the people say, the politician says, if you give me your vote, I give you 500 grand or 1,000 grand or whatever. 500 grand for everyone who is giving me his vote that I become the next US president or senator. Stop doing that. You are living in that fucking world. You are a fucking member of this fucking world. If you keep silence, and this is the reason that you have been keeping silent too long, you have been stopping to raise your votes and your voices, you stopped and hesitated to fight against this corrupt and fraud system. This is the reason that today you are unlucky. This is the reason that you have today no money. This is the reason that others are becoming richer and richer and they gain more power. But out of your life energy, who is guilty? You are guilty, because you have heard maybe here and there something about that, but you didn't start to fight against it, guys. It doesn't mean that I'm rich or you're poor. It means that we all are living in this fucking system. And every one of us has a responsibility. And we need together to organize, to manage ourselves, to fight against those fucking systems. And believe me, we have the power. They created Bitcoin system, that fraud system. Why? Because they wanted to give you an illusion to get in a casino every day, to install problems in your heads, while behind of your back they start to get active in their criminal, illegal, fraud, scammy activities. They hypnotized you. And I'm going here to unhypnotize you, to wake you up, guys. This is the only reason. You can say, it's crazy, it's a movement. You can say that. Of course it is a movement. This is my movement, guys. You can follow or you can unfollow. But I go alone and I'm still standing and I don't get stopped. I don't stop to fight this fraud system. I'm telling you, today, there are some people who can help you. But every day, they hold or they wipe out those people. And tomorrow, if you cry, help me, there is no one else who can help you. Because then you are alone against all of them.